I'm standing here by the strawberries. We have 3 different varieties that are ready right now. We have some more a little bit later on. We have Ozark Beauty. That's this one right here. This is an ever-blooming or an ever-bearing strawberry, so it gives you nice, good-sized fruit, multiple seasons within the strawberry growing season. We also have Honey Eye, which is over on the other side, and then I have All Star. Those are both June bearer strawberries, so they'll give you a nice big strawberry, real good flavor. So these we have in 1-packs, and we sell them by the flat. You can mix and match, and we'll have some other herbs and vegetables available when we open in the flat size. We have lots of blueberries. This year we have several different varieties. I'm standing in front of the pink lemonade, which is a hot seller. These are in a nice big pot. They're $19.99, which is a great price. We also have some raspberries, heritage raspberries over on this side here, which is one of my favorites. That one has 2 crops of raspberries within its season. We have some blackberries, lanthan raspberries, currants, and cranberries, and even some fig trees. Later on we're going to have some more fruit here, but this is what we have for opening day. So we have some pansy baskets. These are just early season pansy baskets. This is a cool wave pansy, so it can handle our cooler weather. It can handle hotter weather. It's good in the basket. These are 10-inch ones, so they're a little bit cheaper than our normal 12-inch basket. This is what our 12-inch baskets are looking like right now for early season. You can see they have a lot of nice color, and they're growing really quick. It's a little too early for baskets, but some people like to get a jump on the season. They want to bring it inside, have it as a house plant until, you know, it's time for them to go outside. It is good to have them inside while it's cold weather. Some people take them outside while it's nice out, and then they'll bring them back in overnight and kind of start getting them acclimated so that they're ready to put up early spring. We also have pansy pots on the other side here. These are looking real nice. These little guys, this is a giant pansy mix. And then we have the little 6-packs even across the table here. They're growing and blooming pretty. We have some violas down the road and some stock, which smells beautiful. And I think there's even some annual phlox and snapdragons. So these will all be blooming and ready first thing when you come in on the 16th. Okay, so as we walk across the greenhouse to the perennial side, we have a few really nice blooming perennials that would be good for early season. This is a forget-me-not. This one's called Rosalie. It's real pretty pink. You can see it's blooming pretty. So the columbine has been blooming and blooming. It's usually the first thing we have blooming in the greenhouse. This is that giant columbine mix. This is rose and white. Oh, sorry, rose and pink. And then this one is the deep blue and white. So real nice columbine. We have here, this is Amsonia Storm Cloud. This is a very easy thing to grow. I have it in my garden by my house. Gets real nice and big. It blooms real pretty. It's very low maintenance, and it just gets bigger and fuller every year. So that's a good for if you have dry soil like I have in my garden. Dry clay soil that's wet right now. And then we have some real pretty, these are the bleeding hearts, and this one's called Jolly Hearts Love, and it's actually kind of a darker bleeding heart. So these are great for in a shady spot. Some people can grow them in even full sun if they have the right soil condition. But that's just a great colorful plant for in that shady spot. We've got lots of different types of heuchera. There's This is the wild berry. That's one of my favorites. It's kind of like a silvery purple color. And then there's the darker. A lot of these are the proven winners because they're just such a nice variety for growing in the ground. We've got this peach berry ice. That's really showy. It's nice to mix the colors of these in your garden. We have the pistachio, and then even some of this darker. This is Eternal Flame, so this one's a little bit different. I think it's the first time we've had that color. This is a new hosta this year, Gigantosaurus. It's supposed to be a very tall one, 30 to 32 inches tall, similar to like Empress Wu, but it does have that variegation in the leaf. And this one's new. It's been a long time since I've grown Jacob's Ladder, but this is a really nice one from Proven Winner. It's called Heaven Scent. It does smell really good. Very good. Almost like a grape smell. But great for shade. It says 18 to 24 inches tall. So it's nice for having some early season color. It's growing a little bit early. It's blooming a little bit early in the greenhouse, but it is an early season bloomer. And then another great one for shady spaces is this Spot On Pulmonaria. That's just a beautiful foliage color. It's a nice lower plant, very easy maintenance, can handle kind of poor soil condition. Thank you for coming on our first walk along. We're going to be doing these each Friday once we open so that you know what to dig into for the weekend. So thank you so much for coming, and we can't wait to see you once we open.